Rosetta Tharpe was born March 20th, 1915 in Cotton Plant, Arkansas. On this day, March 20th, 2025, she would be 110 years old. Rosetta began performing at age 4 with the support of her mother, Church of God in Christ evangelist Katie Bell Newbin. Some believe her father could sing, and this is where her talent came from. A pioneer of 20th century music, she was a singer, songwriter, guitarist, and recording artist. Sister Tharpe attained great popularity in the 1930s and 1940s with her gospel recordings that were a unique mixture of gospel and early rock and roll. The Cotton Plant Museum director Angela Ryland noted when she saw Elvis Presley's movie, she saw him looking through the window of the Church of God in Christ. She then realized where he got his shaking and movement from. Even when Elvis's manager asked Elvis to stop all that shaking and gyrating, Elvis himself said he couldn't help it. Angela noted that in our African American churches, we called that fire shut up in our bones. In 1938, Rosetta got a gig at New York's prestigious Cotton Club in New York, singing to an upmarket, all-white audience. They were thrilled by Rosetta's sound and style. On songs like This Train, Rock Me, Shout Sister Shout, and Strange Things Happening Every Day, Tharpe brought Delta blues, swing, jazz, and gospel music together, often to the annoyance of one group or another. Too churchy for the secular world. But as biographer Gail Wald noted, she had no problem performing her gospel music in nightclubs and other worldly venues. 1938 was a big year for Rosetta. She signed a contract with Decca Records, home of Louis Armstrong, Count Basie, and Ella Fitzgerald. Her first hit was Rock Me. The lyrics were, Jesus, hear me pray, but she sang, Won't You Hear Me Pray. Next was I Want a Tall, Skinny Papa with Lucky Millinder. She had a 7-year contract and had to sing whatever they put in front of her. Church folk got over the shock and continued to follow her. Rosetta died October 9, 1973, at the age of 58. She's buried in Northwood Cemetery in Philadelphia. She had more people to attend her wedding than her funeral. Rosetta was inducted in the Arkansas Black Hall of Fame in 2012. She was inducted in the Arkansas Entertainers Hall of Fame in 2013 and placed on the Entertainers Wall of Fame in the Cotton Plant Historical Museum in 2014. In 2017, parts of Highway 17 were named in her honor. A Soil and Soul sign in 2018 was placed across the street from the museum. She was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018 as an early influencer. Of course, we all know she was the godmother of rock and roll. In 2016, the Cotton Plant Museum began hosting Sister Rosetta Tharpe mini concerts. People loved Sister Rosetta Tharpe and would come from near and far. Lovey Wofford and Judy Williams Cornelius both sang Sister Rosetta Tharpe songs. Stephen Cook with Arkansas Songs sang and played his guitar at these mini concerts, as well as Marcus Cartwright and the Conways, Ricky and Roy, playing their guitar. Events were held in the following years as well. In 2016, when interviewed by PBS, Angela noted that it appears that we as African American people cannot appreciate our own history being told by African Americans, and that it must be validated by a white person. She screamed, "For God's sake, people, it's our history. Let's tell our own story." Sister Rosetta Tharpe's legacy of music still lives on through the work and education of the Cotton Plant Historical Museum, her fans, and those organizations that continue to remember her work, like the Arkansas Women's Hall of Fame induction of Sister Rosetta Tharpe in 2022, and McGraw-Hill Education that provided the financial support to further the education of Sister Rosetta Tharpe through this video.